All right, you tuned in with Chico, and then the markets are up today. Yeah, finally, after yesterday's slide due to the tariffs scare, we're back in the positive territory. Hopefully, we get back over the 23,000 mark on the Nasdaq. But anyways, yeah, we got some earnings tomorrow. But today, the earnings came out from Home Depot as one of the more bigger earnings, and looks like things are going okay for Home Depot. They were able to beat their numbers for this quarter. I can take a here where it says their fourth quarter for 2025 was 38.2 billion. It's a decrease of 1.5 billion relative to the previous year, and of course, these guys are making money. It was, I think, two. Yeah, here it is, 2.58 per share, $2.58. And then for fiscal 2026, they're guiding sales growth about 2.5 to 4.5%. So yeah, there's growth. I guess it's not like insane number, but um, positive. Okay, so what should we do? Yesterday we didn't sell a call option. Oh yes, the other thing I want to talk about is AMD here. AMD was up a whole bunch this morning. It's given up some of its gains. It was up over 220. Now it's about which I think 10% or something like that, over 10% or so. Now it's about 210. It's kind of like faded a little back down. I don't know if it's going back up. At that point, I was thinking about selling a call option, but I blinked and it slid. So I don't know at this point if it's what I want to play for. If it goes back up, maybe I will at if it's close to 220. It went up because of the news of its partnership with Meta, and basically they're doing AI build, of course, and they're going to be using AMD's GPUs and also their CPUs for their build out. And so, what's interesting about this is you can read about it yourself. Part of the deal is right here. AMD will issue Meta 160 million shares of the common stock that will vest in a series of uh, tranches if AMD hits certain milestones. So, which the first one will hit when AMD ships its first 1 gigawatt of chips. Yeah, AMD to gain a foothold on this whole AI market, it once again has to give up itself, sell its soul to the customer or the partner. Last was OpenAI, where they announced also, I believe, 160 million warrants to allow OpenAI buy them for like for pennies or something like that. Basically, giving them 160 million to get in the game. And same deal here with Facebook. I'm just surprised, given all the news about their roadmap and how Qt is in high demand and their CPUs are doing well and AI servers. That's all the news that's coming out. But here they have to give up a whole bunch of themselves to be able to work this partnership with Facebook. So I think you read between the lines. I think it's not so easy for them, despite their strong compute. Definitely the maybe unloading their GPUs and making profit from it. This is the way they have to do. They have to roll. They're not Nvidia, and they're competing with both Nvidia and also companies want to considering using AI accelerators for specific AI tasks. AMD is more of a competitor to Nvidia, and they can't just sell their chips at a lower price to gain market share. They have to broker such intimate deals. So, anyways, yeah, okay. If it goes up 220, we'll maybe sell a call option, two call options. But if it doesn't, then the alternative is to go with Micron. I think Micron, the implied volatility is kind of like very good right now, as we're waiting for Nvidia to report earnings tomorrow after the close of the bell. So it's at 426 right now. If Micron, I'll just wait a little bit and see where it goes. So it's either AMD or Micron today. Whatever after this video I feel good about, I'll make the move on it. And you take a look at the call option chain. You saw the call option for AMD right now around 220 net, just about over $2, about 280, somewhere between 218 223, changing. And then if you go to Micron, I would do something at least like at 455, preferably 455, just because it does have some kind of like spike after the Nvidia announcement, which we all expect to be very strong. It's just how strong and how much will it take up the whole market with it upwards, if it goes upwards. So yeah, 455 here. It's right now at about over $4, between 415 and 450, somewhere around there. And I would go there, or 460, but maybe 455. And if it got closer to 430 or hit 430 and over, then I would sell call option for them. Take a look at the implied volatility for Micron. Yeah, so it's pretty high. It's 0.8144. So high risk, high payout if you get it right. Okay, yeah. So just to let you know that is my thinking today, either AMD or Micron, but probably between the two, more likely to be Micron. Just waiting for a few more points on the uptick, and probably will pull the trigger on it. Okay, that's it for today. Wish you a good Taco Tuesdays, and catch you on the next episode.